put this up on YouTube. So it's going to go on record now. So if you don't want to be seen on camera or heard at any point, just keep your messages to the chat as well. Okay, we're now going on to record. Oh, I'm just going to mute everybody. And we are also on YouTube. Amazing. Let's get this one last place, send it into the mindfulness community, and then we can get rocking and rolling. Okay, let's also admit everyone else in the room. Okay, good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining this energy clearing guided meditation. We're going to do a little bit of a workshop as well tonight to clear the energy around this 3-3 portal. Now, for those of you who don't know me and haven't worked with me before, my name is Katerina. I am one of the co-creators and founders of the concept of Really.Simply.You. And I have been on this healing journey for about 13 years now, on a more spiritual, deeper journey for 13 years, but in personal development for coming up to 20 years now. So quite a long time. And I work with a modality called theta healing, which is a technique that has techniques within it. And I'm going to be using a part of that technique tonight, using a guided meditation to take you into a theta brainwave. And from that place, we can access limiting beliefs and change them for empowering beliefs, beliefs that support you and encourage you, and give you the true connection to yourself to live the way you truly desire to. We also have the capacity to see instant results with this technique. And for those of you who have worked with me before will know what I'm talking about when we talk about instant transformation, i.e. we clear beliefs, we integrate them using the guided meditation technique, and within sometimes a couple of hours, days, and weeks, those things that we're asking for show up. So I'm going to invite all of you tonight to allow yourselves to open up a little bit more, to have more faith, to have more ability, or allow yourself to have more ability to receive what you're asking for. Often people don't think it's possible for them to have the things that they're asking for, probably because it seems too easy to manifest or to materialize or to simply ask and receive. And I'm just going to ask you tonight to drop any walls and barriers that you may have put up in relation to receiving just through asking, so that that energy can flow to you and you can have more of what you're asking for. Now, for those of you in the Zoom call, just to remind you, we are also live on YouTube. So if you do not want to be seen at any time throughout this recording, please just keep your cameras off, which is more than fine. I can perceive everybody's energy, so I don't need to see you in the physical. If you do have anything that you'd like to contribute, any questions, or anything that you want to answer from any questions that I'm asking, please feel free to put them in the chat. Just remember, anything that you do put in the chat will be visible to others. If you do not want others to see them, please feel free to direct message and I will be able to see it only. Then I'll be able to answer that energy so that we can bring it up. And please don't ever feel shy or embarrassed to share anything or ask anything here, because my experience in over 10 years of working with people is that there's never a silly question. And often the question that you are thinking of or have, somebody else has as well. So this is a space where you can just be here to express yourself, clear more of the junk so that you can have more of what you want. So with that being said, let's step into the 3rd of March, the 3-3 portal. And a portal is a really phenomenal time to extend and magnify your capabilities of materializing what you are asking for. Now, there may be a lot of you who are familiar with the term manifestation. Now, what I'm talking about is the end result of your manifestation. A manifestation is, or the manifesting is a process. It's not an end result. The materialization of what you're asking for is the end result. And often people get trapped in the process of asking and receiving. And tonight we're going to use this portal energy through the true divine energy for what you're asking for to materialize so that you can have it in your life. And if you haven't got awareness of what you would like to receive, I would like to just give some space here for the next 2 to 3 minutes for you to take a list. And the first thing I would like you to look at is, what do you need in your life in the next 28 days? So we're just going to focus on need for the next 28 days. Now, often people don't like to look at needs because they think it's a lack-orientated perspective. But the thing is, if at this time your needs are not being met, it's important that we address that, clear the blocks that are preventing your needs being met, and then take you into that energy of having your desires show up as well. So the first part is, what needs do you have for the next 28 days? So also for those of you on YouTube, on the live, if you want to put anything into the chat, feel free to do so. I'm taking a look in between the two as we give this space. Okay, so my next question is, what do you desire to have or receive in the next 28 days? Okay. So we have someone here who says to have more money on a day-to-day basis. Okay. My income from my own business. For my health to improve. Okay. So responding to a comment here that says that's a desire, it's not necessarily a need. What I would like to say to that is, do you need it for the income? Do you need the income that it will bring to you, even if you have another income from elsewhere? Because I know that there can be a fine line between desire and need. But if you need it to happen in any capacity, for me, it would still be a need. Okay, love, improvement in my marriage. Okay. Okay. So breaking free from dependency. Okay. Got ya. Okay. So in some ways, that's a need and a desire. But I would say if that's what your focus is on at the moment, it would be your need in the next 28 days. And your desire could then be to have healthy connections and relations with others, that it's safe for you to be independent, and have co-creating experiences rather than dependency connections and experiences. So that's the way we look at things and shifting them from needs to desires, needs with desires, so that you can always have both. Okay, so we will look to that energy so that today, whatever you're asking for can really materialize. And again, I'm just going to ask you to just take a deep breath, exhale, and push out any walls and barriers that you've put up to asking and receiving. So, what would you like to, what desires would you like to receive or have in the next 28 days is the next part. So, like I said there, if your need is to break free from dependency, and then your desire would be to have more stimulating relationships and connections, independence in a healthy way, so not that you then go and isolate yourself, having balance, and that's where you can move from need into desire. If you need to have your bills paid, there's money that you need to show up in the next 28 days, you can ask for that need to be met. And then the desire would be to have multiple sources of income from known and unknown places and spaces, so that you have both. Okay, one is making sure that you're not remaining in struggle, suffering, survival, fight or flight energy, and the other one is lifting you up into thriving, into abundance and having. And as a reminder, we are in 2024, which has the energy of 8. When you add up the 2, the 0, the 2, and the 4, it brings us the number of 8. And 8 is a really powerful number. It's a universal energy. It's the infinite energy, infinite potential, abundance, unity, connection, communion, knowing that oneness energy as well, that everything goes round and it comes around and through. So it's really tapping into that and receiving through it, through these portals. Okay. With the guided meditation that I'm going to take you through very soon, you don't really require to you don't really need or require a portal in order to access divine energy or manifest easily or quickly, and materialize with ease. It's us that's on this human level that require that support and assistance. But when you're working through a true divine pure energy, that power and capacity is always available to you. So even if you choose to listen to this tomorrow, next week, next month, it's still going to be as powerful and contribute to your experience along the way. And I would recommend listening back to the meditation after tonight's session a few times to support you as well. Okay, let's see. Just check on YouTube quickly. Okay. So, more money, more effectiveness, my business to be fully out and running and get financial freedom as a consequence of regular income from my, let's see if I can go beyond that. Possibly my work, providing my service so I can rent my own place. In the end, okay. Desire to have a soul tribe that are trustworthy, empowering, fun with people with whom I resonate with, shared vision, but also a lot more pleasure, connection, and fun. Lovely. Growing my business and income. Okay. So really begin to call in that energy now and just become more and more aware of your breath, and that each time you take a breath, we're just going to allow any walls and barriers that you have up, any tension in your body, to relax and release. Okay. So something to bring awareness to you, for those of you who aren't familiar with theta healing, is that from a theta healing perspective, resentment, regret, and rejection are blockers in the manifesting process. So if you have any resentment, any regret, or are holding on to any rejection, it will prevent you from materializing what you're asking for. So because we're not in a private session tonight, I'm going to do a generic clearing on resentment, regret, revenge as well, and rejection, so that anything that can go around those 4 categories now can be released, so that you can materialize much more quicker, effectively, desirably as well. When I was looking into the 3-3 portal earlier today, what I was shown was that this is a time of rebalancing, cleansing, a coming into you, taking confidence in yourself and empowerment, and that it's really time to step into that, to be that energy. And one of the ways that we will also do that tonight is connecting you with your higher self, so that there's real clear communication between you and your higher self, so that when you are in meditation, when you are in a connected state with your higher self, there is no confusion between you and your higher self, that you can receive the awareness that your higher self has, and anything that your higher self doesn't know about this material world, you can share that with them so that they can help you to have what you're asking for. And I will explain that just a little bit to give you some insight into how you can also help your higher self. So as a soul, we don't need money, we don't need food, we don't need clothing. We are simply a being of pure light, okay? Or whatever form we're taking in that plane of existence. So if you're asking for money and you're asking your higher self, your soul, your spirit to help you, and they don't know what money is because they haven't had an experience with money, or they're not experiencing money, they're not going to know what that is to bring to you. So from a human place, we show them what money is, what it looks like, how it can be, bank accounts, cryptocurrencies, PayPals, you name it. There's gazillions of ways to have money these days. It's not just in cash. But when you show your higher self what money is and say, bring me this, you will start to find money showing up. And not just in cash, but in your bank accounts, in refunds, in all sorts of ways. Okay. So we can bring that energy in so that your higher self, so that your higher self knows what money is, so that when you're asking for money, they know what to bring you. Okay, so anything that you can contribute, they can also contribute back to you. So being in my higher power energy fully, I had a tight chest, needing to catch breath for the few days now. Okay, so okay, I may do another session next week on a follow-up of this. Let's see how the energy goes and how much we clear. But I'm going to say enough talking from me for now. I'm just going to check here on YouTube if anyone's got any questions. Okay, hello, gorgeous people. Thank you for being here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is invite you to go on this journey of a guided meditation into divine, pure energy of unconditional love. In theta healing, the term the creator of all that is used. I use the term the true divine creator. You may call that energy the universe or God, but we are talking about a pure energy of divine unconditional love. So I'm going to take you in a guided meditation into that energy. When we get there, I will begin to channel energy to be cleared. So I may ask a question like, can we release any vows, oaths, commitments, promises, obligations, and contracts that tie you into ... If the energy behind that is a yes for you, please say yes so that I can witness the healing. You don't need to say yes out loud. You can simply give your permission. Permission is required for a healing to take place. If you do not give your permission, it simply will not happen. If you don't feel aligned to taking a download or a clearing, even if it sounds nice, please do not take it, because you can put yourself into deep emotional healing crises that are not required. If you just don't feel like now's the time to say yes, just remain silent. It will bypass. And when you're ready, you can replay this clearing and you can say yes when you're ready. And that will be a much more joyful, easier experience for you. There is a possibility that many of you will fall asleep, and that is absolutely fine. The healing is still happening. It's just taking place at a deeper level. My recommendation would be replay this until you're able to stay awake so that you know that the healing is happening at a real deep level. Tonight, I was shown that it would be really great to do some upgrading of your energy into a higher vibration so that you can connect more freely with your higher self. And at the end of the session, I will explain about some upcoming sessions that I have. Some are free, some are investment, and some are course-based. But that I'll bring in at the end of this clearing. So with that being said, let me just read through your comments quickly. If anybody has any more questions. Okay. Okay, so a question here is, what do I have to do in the manifesting process? So I just want to make this really quick and concise and clear. When you are working with the manifesting process, there's nothing that you need to do. It's simply to be you and be the frequency of what you're asking for. Okay, so if you have placed what you're asking for on a really high frequency, you have to maintain that. Your body has to maintain that frequency in order for you to receive it. Okay, because your body is an antenna. It's receiving information all the time. It's emitting energy and information all the time. So if you want to have something and you've said, right, it's here at this frequency, you need to maintain that in order to have it. Now, the truth is, on a day-to-day and a lot of the time, moment by moment basis, you're not maintaining the same frequency. Life happens. Experiences happen, frustrations show up, difficulties take place. So you are disrupted in your frequency, but you can ask from any frequency to have what you're asking for. So to make it really simple as possible is if you're asking for money and you want money to show up, but you've thought, oh no, I have to be really positive or in a really high vibration to have money, and you're not feeling that way, money cannot find you. But the truth is money doesn't have a high vibrational frequency. I know very many low vibrational people who have a lot of money. Okay. So money has got nothing to do with vibration. It's simply in the frequency that you've put it in. So let's say you're in a really bad mood, but you still want the money to show up. And in some places, you may really need the money to show up. You can still ask for the money in that energy that you're in. Money come to me, money show up. What would it take to have that money? Right. And be in the energy. And as your energy shifts, maybe someone sends you a message, it makes you laugh, or you've had a conversation with somebody, you've had a healing session, whatever it is that elevates your frequency, you now need to ask again from that frequency because you're no longer in that low vibrational frequency. You've raised. So now the money can't find you because you are rocking somewhere else. You've moved frequency. So you need to ask again so that energy can match you, so that you're moving with the energy. When you do this, often the things that you're asking for show up a lot quicker. Pardon me. Okay, so hopefully that's answered your question there. Okay, great. Thank you. So let's go on this energy clearing and guided meditation. We may be here for about 30 to 45 minutes. I don't keep track of time because my eyes are closed. So if you would now like to close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in. And blow out. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale through your mouth. Breathe out as far as you can, for as long as you can, relaxing every muscle in your body. Take a nice deep breath in. And breathe out. I would now like to invite you to bring your awareness into your heart space. As you tap in to the energy that you truly be. You may see it, you may feel it, you may know it, you may even hear it as the rhythm of you. Take a moment to be present with that energy as it now begins to expand throughout your entire body, moving beyond your body and into your auric field, fully shining through. And now witness that energy traveling out through the soles of your feet, down through Mother Earth, and into the core of Mother Earth, where you meet a ball of bright light. Connect your energy into that light, wrapping it around it and through it, as you begin to draw this energy up in, to, and through the soles of your feet. And witness and be present with this energy as it comes up through your legs, your knees, your thighs, into your pelvis, wrapping around the base of your spine, traveling up your spine and lighting up each of your chakras along the way. Bringing an instant healing into any part of your body as it requires it at this time. Witness that light traveling through your pineal gland, up through your crown chakra, and lighting up and expanding into the entire space that you are currently in. Creating a portal of light with you and the space that you're in. This portal is your direct connection with the true divine creator, the energy of pure, unconditional love. This will feel like a familiar place for you. You may know it, see it. Simply allow yourself to be fully immersed into this energy of divine, unconditional love. Allowing the true divine creator's energy, love, and light to flow into your body, rebalancing and harmonizing, and offering an instant healing. Don't worry, you won't lose your body. You still have full communication and connection with your body. From this space, we will make the ask. Dear true divine creator, it is requested that for whatever has surfaced through this 3-3 portal be balanced and connected into each and every one of our lives at this time. For that which is being requested for, the needs to be met and the desires to be met within the next 28 days, to be done with ease, joy, love, and grace. That there is fun, love, and laughter in each moment in the materialization of these needs and desires. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Show me. First of all, can we send a healing of unconditional love to you and every part of you from the point of your creation into this reality with unconditional love? And anywhere you came to the conclusion through your experiences that it was either unsafe or difficult to receive love, or there were consequences to receiving love, and we send all of that a healing through the true divine creator and showing those younger parts of you that that is now over, done, and complete. And is it okay if we bring that awareness and healing into this moment now and any moment between then and now, to be fully aware and understood that it is safe for you to receive unconditional love? Can we also heal any part of you across all dimensions, time, space, and realities that has had turbulent or difficult experiences with the manifesting process? Anywhere that you have believed to have manifested quote unquote badness into your life, which has been ongoing and redeveloping in any way, shape, or form, is it okay if we now lift, pull, cancel, and release it all into the true divine light? So anywhere you came to the conclusion that manifesting is bad for you, materializing what you are asking for is bad or wrong for you, is it okay if we now lift, pull, cancel, and release all of that into the true divine light and replace it with the knowing and understanding that to materialize what you're asking for shows up in whichever way you are asking for it, and that you have clarity on your capacity to ask for what you desire and what you require without having to go through struggle, suffering, grief, sadness, trauma, or turbulence to get there. And anywhere you are caught up in this reality's definition of manifesting, which has implicated work into the process, which is not the highest truth, can we now release and revoke that definition and or understanding of manifesting and replace it now with the true divine creator's highest truth, perspective, and understanding of the manifesting process? And that you understand, know, and perceive the highest truth of the universal law of ask and it is given. And anything and everything in the way of that, can we now lift, pull, cancel, and release it all into the true divine light? Anywhere you decided that you were not worthy of having your needs met for whatever reason, whatever story you're running, and for any conclusions that you came to, can we now lift, pull, cancel, and release all of that into the true divine light? And can we send a healing to the root cause of where that was created? I would now like to invite you to bring your awareness to the list of having your needs met. and being the energy and frequency of what it feels like having those needs met. So allow yourself to fully feel, knowing that these needs that you have requested to be met in the next 28 days has been done, and that you have everything that you need. Tap into that feeling, really drawing it in to your experience, into your body. Be present with any shifts in how your body is feeling, any relaxation that's now taking place. You may sense surges of energy in other parts of your body. And I would now like you to repeat after me. True Divine Creator, I am so happy and grateful now that all of my needs are met. And I would like to invite you to allow the true divine light and energy to pour into you, to instill the feeling, the knowing and understanding of living in this moment and all moments from here on out, with your needs being met, that they are met, and that it is safe for you to live with your needs being met. That it is safe for you to live with your needs being met without having to create any drama or trauma, any struggles or suffering in order to have that now. Can we remove any resentment, rejection, regret, or revenge on any level that is in the way of your needs being met? And can we now bring it into the true divine light to be released and revoked from you on all levels, across all dimensions, time, space, realities, and in all languages. And anywhere you're stuck in other people's resentments, regrets, rejection, revenge energy, and trying to heal it on their behalf, but are stuck in it because it's not possible to heal something that doesn't belong to you. Can we now lift, pull, cancel, and release all of that energy into the true divine creator and resolve it on all levels, in all languages? Anywhere on any level you are stuck in another portal or realities that keep you looping in some form of lack, can we now lift, pull, cancel, and release all of those fragments, energies, entities of and parts of you into the true divine light? And having those energies washed and cleansed and returned to you in this space, time, and reality now. And any portals, cycles of moon phases that you have either looped in or been swept away in, and are repeating those cycles and turmoil in any way, shape, or form, can we now mark those experiences as done and complete, showing you that it is safe for you to end those now? And can we now bring in peace, calm, balance, and harmony into your body? And if it's okay with you, can we send a healing to your nervous system to rebalance and communicate messages throughout your body with total ease, without having to create loops in those messages? And can we now balance your hormone levels in the highest and best way for you, at the right pace for you? And balancing your noradrenaline levels, your dopamine levels, your serotonin levels, whilst teaching your body that it is safe for you to live in optimal wellness for a person of your age at this time, that it is safe for you to thrive and that you are permitted, if you have been waiting for permission, if you have been awaiting approval, that now is the time where you have that permission and approval to no longer be stuck, to no longer be choosing to remain in fight or flight mode. And everything in the way of that, can we now bring it into the true divine light to wash, cleanse, resolve, and dissolve all energies and fragments into pure, unconditional love? Can we now bring to you, through the true divine creator, the knowing and feeling of being confident in yourself, in your knowing, in your understanding, and in your being? Can we instill the knowing of being confident in your connection with the true divine energy? Being confident in the connection with yourself and your high self, and that you communicate with clarity with your higher self. And is it okay if we create a connection of communion between you and your higher self? That you can trust your intuition as your higher self's way of communicating with you throughout your day on a day-to-day basis. And anywhere you've been trying to reject your ego or your higher self, which has created some form of conflict within you, is it okay if we bring in a resolution for that conflict now through the true divine creator? And can we show you how to accept yourself, your ego, your higher self, without judging or concluding about the righteousness, the wrongness, the rightness, the goodness, the badness about any of those parts of you? And all of the points of views that you have in regards to yourself, your ego, your higher self, your spirit, your soul. Can we just release all of those points of views into the true divine light? Replacing those beliefs with the knowing and understanding that all parts of you are significant, are valuable, have things to contribute, that all parts of you are worthy, are enough. And can we revoke any energies of ever being too much? I would now like to invite you to bring in the awareness of what you have or what you would like or desire to have in your life in the next 28 days. Gather the energy of that feeling of knowing that those desires have materialized. Tap into that energy of the materialized outcome. Knowing that those desires are in your life now. Draw that energy into you, into every cell and molecule of your body, with the knowing that all of your needs are met and your desires are also met. With knowing that it is what you desire or greater that is materializing in your life now. Again, I would like to invite you to witness the true divine energy flowing in to your body and releasing everything in the way of your desires materializing. Removing all doubt, all worry, or fear, and sending it into the true divine light. I would now like to invite you to bring your awareness into the true divine creator's light and simply witness this energy of unconditional love pouring over you like a powerful waterfall with all of that energy flowing through you, turning and replenishing every cell and molecule in your body through unconditional love. Any stuck energy in your body, just allow your body to completely relax. Allowing the water full of light to push through that stuck energy, dissolving it out of your body and contributing it to Mother Earth. Any hooks, tears, slashes in your auric field or your outer bodies, can we now have those completely healed with a true divine golden elixir, repairing those tears so that no external energies can be drawing on your energy in any way, shape, or form anymore. Any way you have given your power away to others, or others are somehow drawing any potency of yours, power, connection, can we disconnect them from your energy? Disconnect them from draining your energy and connect them into the true divine creator, where they can get what they require through the energy of unconditional love and no longer depleting you. Witness that waterfall pulling out and gifting anything that no longer serves you into the true divine Mother Earth energy. Raising the vibration and frequency of your body. Enabling you to receive more of what you desire. More of what will bring more joy and stimulation, fun, play, and ease in your day-to-day life. Now witness your energy flowing in to and through the core of Mother Earth, as you witness that energy flowing back up to and through you into the true divine light, reminding you that you are a part of all that is, and all that is a part of you. Gently bring your awareness back into this space. You may want to stretch your body, hug yourself, give a nice little squeeze, rub your body down. As you come back in to this space, and just be present with the difference that you be, that you feel. Welcome back. If you would like to share anything in the chat, please feel free to. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Just check over here on. You're very welcome, everybody. It's truly an honor to be holding this space for you all. Okay. So we're all good on both platforms. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. So, thank you, Nadia. Thank you. Okay, so this 3/3 portal clearing will be available on replay as soon as the live is finished. I'm going to edit it and make it into a meditation as well. So if you want to receive that, just make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel and you will get access to that replay as well. There'll be meditation music, so it'll be much easier to listen to. But of course, if you want to listen back to the full replay, absolutely no problem. We have actually, no, I am going to feel into the next live that I do, just to see if there's anything left off of this clearing that will contribute. So stay tuned to whatever channel you came through to this session on, whether that was Facebook, Instagram, or through our Eventbrite email subscribers list. We do have some events coming up. We have the theta healing classes. So if you would like to learn the theta healing technique and tools, I will be teaching the basic class online on the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of March. We also have the advanced and dig deeper classes, which are taking place in April and in May. So if you are interested in those, tonight would have given you a glimpse into what theta healing can do. And I will be doing a live next week on what theta healing is and how those tools can be added into your day-to-day life. Not that you necessarily need to become a practitioner, but how you can use it with your relationships, with your business, with money, with health, and in all and any areas of your life. It's a really powerful tool that I came into almost 10 years ago, 9 years ago this year, and it's completely transformed my life and what I do and how I live on a day-to-day basis, which has been such a contribution, not only to me, but to my family as well. But I will be sharing more on that next week. What else was there? Oh, yeah. This Tuesday is the first Tuesday of the month where we have our monthly Level Up Lounge call. This is an investment of £45 a month, and I go live for an energy clearing and a workshop. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we go really deep into this next phase, which will be focusing on addiction. Addiction to lack, addiction to drama, addiction to never having what you want. It could be addiction to substances, food, love, relationships. But that will be our theme for this month. So if that energy is calling you, please let me know and I will share the details. You can go to the Really.Simply.You website and go to memberships and packages, and the Level Up Lounge is there. With the Level Up Lounge subscription, it is a monthly subscription. You can cancel at any time, but you will have access to over 170 workshops and clearings that we did every week for 3.5 years. So all of those are available in that space as well during your time of taking up the membership. So if you feel aligned for that, please go and check that out. That our session is this coming Tuesday, which I'm really excited for, because addiction is often only ever explored around substances and food, and sometimes love. But there's some really beautiful awarenesses that I have come to in the last couple of weeks and integrated it into my group work, which we are seeing really gorgeous results from. And I would love to share it with the Level Up Lounge as well. So like I said, that space is an investment of £45 a month. You can join just for one session or on a monthly basis. And that will definitely create more for what you're asking for. As always, if there's something from tonight's session or this morning, depending on when you're replaying it, that you would like to talk through, please feel free to send us an email at really.simply.you@gmail.com, and we will do our best to respond to you with different resources and tools that can contribute to getting a resolve. And of course, we do offer one-to-one healing sessions as well. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. But for now, I'm going to let you all go. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating in this energy clearing. And I trust that that which you need, require, and desire is unfolding in perfect timing for you now. Take care, have a phenomenal March, and I look forward to receiving more of you soon. Take care and good night.